Hello,
Welcome back
everybody.
to
Welcome back to Erudition Network, or also known as Erudition
Erudition
Generations,
Generations.
hosted by yours truly,
Nuh-uh.
I.
It's
What?
hosted by us. It's
Exactly.
hosted by all four of us, and he did none of the
This
work.
is
He didn't even make the intro.
Ah, man. I always thought about that. Somehow, I always thought it was just a part of Elliot's imagination.
Yup, and you are.
That sounds terrifying.
Yes.
Hello, mother. Hello, mom.
Hey, Mom.
Mother.
So today's topic was brought to us by Elliot. The numbnut. I mean, no, not the numbnut. The
Me, the
most
greatest, the best Phillips, the best Elliot, the only Elliot.
arguable.
I'm just going to
Elliot
refer to
Phillips.
you as the third sibling.
Elliot with one T.
Technically,
Oh, right. Elliot with one.
technically, it would be the middle child,
Let's
which
get
because of math.
But not only
Happy
my
Valentine's
name.
Day. Hey, I hope you all enjoy your Valentine's.
That's rude to assume that some people got some. What are you implying, Mom?
All of our
I think she was
subscribers are-
talking to us directly, not
Oh.
others.
all of our subscribers are most likely even.
We have very different subscribers. It's some that's married, some that's single. But
No. Elliot.
you know what I prefer?
For some reason, my name only has one L, so now it's Elliot.
LT.
Thanks for the name, Papa.
Yes, I thought so. She was talking about us.
Oh, you have got us gifts? I'd like to see the candy, I assume it is, after. Yes.
No, it's just a giant bear with your face planted on it.
But
Mom,
let's
the picture was like,
I mean,
get to the
what
topic.
do you mean, Elliot? You're the greatest Phillips. Wouldn't that be great?
Let's get to the topic of today's show before we get.
Anyway, today's topic, instead of it being about Valentine's,
Well, I don't use the term Valentine's Day because it can be offensive to people that don't have a Valentine's Day.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
No, you know what you can call it?
Valentine's.
No,
Letter.
Single Awareness Day.
Single people.
If you know somebody that's single, it's time to shout them out.
Wow, you went from going like, man, it might be offensive for people who don't have Valentine's Day. Hey, single people, how's today? I named this whole day after you.
Hold on. If that was the gift, why did the piñata come without the candy?
So I just want to say this real quick.
Everybody,
If you haven't already,
what you talking about?
if you haven't already, like,
Well,
comment
that's fine.
it while we're still live, or if you're watching this is recorded, and make sure you comment. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our Facebook, Twitter, well, it's now called X, YouTube, Twitch, and make sure to
Indeed, TikTok.
donate if you feel like it.
That's getting very weird every time.
I would love to be able to buy at least some equipment back here or some more decoration back here, so you have a better quality. And I don't want to.
Yeah, so like 5 dogs, all that can speak different languages.
You can abandon.
Then with a little bit of money I have left from what they pay me, I'll be able to give my Valentine a gift. Well, let's get into today's topic, which is by Elliot. Hey, how about you reintroduce it for the new people that
Who misinformed him that he's getting paid?
I don't know. I haven't gotten a dime. So, Matthew, before you get your paycheck, you're going to have to pay me.
Elliot, Valentine's Day is really a time where gifts are given to women. Dang. Yep, now you canceled.
Yep.
You're canceled.
It was over.
Dan,
Well, I'm back.
Why? What? See, this is
That's
well, we
very rude of you to assume.
whole idea of Valentine's Day that y'all might have been thinking in school of, oh, we pass out candies, we go get something in the aisle, and we hand it out to people in school. What just happened?
Study Valentine's Day in school. You know what it was? It was, man, I'm very fortunate. People went out to go buy candy that I can now eat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all they thought about.
Precisely.
Oh, that
Oh, they froze.
Well, while we're on the
that's
topic
not what was
of
supposed to be
Valentine's,
happening in school. Now, because y'all maybe not you, but Elliot was around because they wanted to hand the baby Valentine's Day gifts when they saw the babies in a stroller around in school. So the
Very
gifts,
dangerous. Very.
Yes, very dangerous. Very
I'm
weird.
sorry. What candy are you giving a baby?
Hard
Because
candy. Prominently hard candy.
Fun Dip and Pixie Sticks.
that's the worst thing to
That's
give
the
a baby.
worst.
Why would you give a
The
baby
baby
powder?
gonna be sitting there. Why would you do that to a poor baby?
It's a long stick of hard candy and powder. What? All you've done is set that baby up for a horrible day.
That's
The
a
parent
ticking
is going
time bomb
to
of
be
death.
worried the whole time they eat them. The whole time they eat it, they're gonna be like, "Where's the child?" And then they just go hear exactly what Elliot said from across.
Well, technically they knew that, and the gifts were for me, but they wanted to be nice.
In other words, hold on. So this is all about you. That's pretty much what you've put
You're
in
saying
here.
this day
You're
is about
saying this day is about you. That's what
You
you
said that that's what they used to do in school.
No.
well,
You wanted candy. That was your downfall. From the very beginning, when you admitted candy, that's when it was over.
Feed them
Yeah, I
sugar water instead.
Don't go feeding the baby sugar.
Just give your babies yogurt and milk. A yogurt milk mix. He had it, and he grew up fine. Don't do it. You know,
I grew up just fine. I'm normal, but sometimes I think about giraffes.
all right.
You know what?
That's a normal thing, though. So
Yeah, absolutely. These giraffes don't happen to have polka dots, right? Yep. Science experiments going wrong.
All right. Let me talk about one more thing before we get into today's topic, and that will be if somebody tells you the worst thing she can say is no, don't believe them. Don't.
I believe all the memes
No.
have
the
taught you
worst
that.
thing she can do is drop kick you. Prove me wrong.
Oh no, Elliot, are you on the road?
The worst thing she can do is pull out pepper spray and a knife.
What?
I think that's
Crime.
Did you dress up?
Pre-planned
Did you
murder,
dress
Matthew.
turn around, make sure there ain't no one behind you.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you dress up as the stuffed bear. Oh, I'm a bear. Roar. Oh no, and they attack you.
Look, bro, bears moving around is impossible. It's demonic. That's the fact.
Hello.
Hello,
Father.
sponsor,
Hello.
aka the founder of
And
Erudition.
happy Valentine's Day
Happy
to you and
Valentine's
Mom.
Both you
Yeah.
and your mother.
Our creators.
Indeed.
You are the
Happy
reason we are born.
birthday to the readers.
You're the reason that we're here able to stop this nonsense.
Actually,
The world thanks you.
on the topic of Valentine's Day, I think that we should tax parents. This is the day that children should get paid for just existing.
You know what? That ain't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Where's the Children Appreciation Day? We've got Mother's Day, we've got Father's Day, we've got the day for the parents. Where's the day for the kids?
You do have
Every other day.
Sons and Daughters Day.
No, I don't believe that. It's a myth.
No,
Just
there's
like-
also bring your
No,
kids to work day,
exactly.
but that's just work.
When was I? Think about it. How many kids are brought to the nuclear power plant each year during for Bring Your Child to Work Day? They never get to touch uranium.
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Or touching hot steel coils.
What about the people who work at NASA? I've never seen a child launched into space at terminal velocity.
Yeah.
These aren't things that happen. It's a myth, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Let's get this straight right now. if anything, Sun's Day is coming up, not Sunday. There's another day.
Sunday, I can't wait.
No, that's a misconception right there. It's not talking about sons as in boys who were born to parents. It's talking about praising the son.
Yeah, the sun.
And prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. What tells you that a caveman didn't come back from the past to the future and then write down Sun's Day wrong?
Yep, that's how it happened.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's Sun's Day for all of you that are out here. It's coming up on March 4th.
Yeah.
So that will be the day that we take your son. Daughter's Day, National Daughter's Day. That would be in September 25th.
Why?
I don't know.
These are very valid questions.
All right.
I don't know.
But
I don't know who coined them. I just know when they are. Because they scroll across my Facebook feed and they won't stop.
Can we please get to the topic? Because I don't want to seem like...
Yes, I almost completely forgot about the topic today. We're talking, Elliot has introduced the topic for today. So, Elliot, if you would do the honors.
VR.
Mine's giving very good baby facts, and y'all just going over them.
Wait until the baby is at least 2
It's bad for a baby long term to feed them sugar.
This may be a proven fact, but
wait until the baby is at least 2 years old and then give them sugar.
No. I completely disagree with these facts, Teddy. You see, the thing about it is, if you can't give your baby sugar immediately, it's too weak. Mm-hmm. It's not strong enough. The future of its childhood. Every child during childhood wants sugar. The fact that your baby is unable to take it at this point, he's weak. Hurl him into the ravine like the Spartan.
Oh. I'm not too sure about that one. Maybe the moon or the sun. That'd work more better.
Yeah, it's the first baby to the sun.
If you don't give a baby its sugar, it can't grow fat enough to be able to stop a bullet with its body.
What?
Whoa, what?
What do you plan for your children?
Oh, children are not Superman, Matthew. They're not born and then immediately have superpowers.
But don't worry, we're going to have, coming up, I just haven't gotten to it. We're going to have that discussion with comic books, because I know that we all read comic books.
Yep. It's going to be a long talk about how Batman is the greatest superhero and how he would defeat everyone in the universe.
Nah.
It's the power of his pinky.
The Kryptonian, but really about Thawne. Because when it comes down to that's for another topic. Let's not go into that. Yeah, we're beyond on them all day.
We're beyond our topic.
But don't be going having Nerf gun battles with your 2-year-old children running around the house. We don't want any.
There's 3 and up. They can start at 2 though.
No.
Yes. Same with grandma. The thing about it is that Legos say what? Let me explain this. Legos say that 99 you gotta give them up. But think about it. If grandpa lives to 100, what tells you that he's not going to secretly have a Lego set in the chest in the bottom of the basement underneath concrete? No one can ever find him. He's prepared.
Isaac Asimov.
But yes. Let's cover today's topic, VR.
Yes, and the starting question will be. I didn't really think about this. What do you guys think VR is?
I think it's
what do you think virtual reality is?
A place where pedophiles are.
What?
I mean, pedophiles.
There's a lot of things going on the internet.
Yeah,
you don't know about it, Papa, because we don't understand it. But hello, Mike. What's happening?
Hello. Welcome to the chaos.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So far we went over. Let's see. Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your wife.
Consequences of Valentine's Day, hence us, and then of course, what
And
not to do with what not to do with 2-year-old babies that you decide deserve giant, comically large lollipops for no reason.
Yep, and grandmas apparently. Grandmas and grandpas. Yep.
yeah, having Nerf gun battles with
Great.
little children. You don't. It's fine when they're older, but you don't
Yeah,
really want to
Start at the
encourage
age
them.
of 1. If they're
Yep.
9 years,
And it all perfectly connects into VR because these are all things that can happen in the virtual world. Just put a nice VR headset on your baby, and then they can have the greatest experience known
No.
to man because
I say
you already had the horror game.
I say don't introduce them to any of that until they're at least 2.
fun fact that you should cover your children's ears for.
No,
Look,
anything that you got to do,
actually,
you shut the person down.
gives me the idea for a really great starter question. Ignore the other one; it doesn't matter anymore. Do you think? Do you think VR is going to be bad in future generations?
Yes. And here's why. We already have one case of assault in VR. So
Oh
that's,
yeah, we have one case of sexual assault in VR already.
yeah. If we go any deeper,
How did
YouTube is going to
I
strike
don't
this
know
video.
how.
So, yeah. That's all I can say.
In other words, what y'all have already said is VR is not only going to get worse, but it already is bad.
Yeah, but to be fair, she was overreacting.
But in your opinion, why do you think it would be bad, Papa?
You
Well,
just gotta
simply
think this.
put, I think it would be bad because think about it like this: as much as
I don't.
as VR gets more realistic, what's going to happen when you reach a point of realism that allows people to learn abilities in game that they can also take outside the game? Just think about it. If you make it so it's like, oh, now all of a sudden you can move your body in this virtual world without moving it in real life. You were able to learn skills that no one else would know. And then what happens when you just decide out of nowhere, well, now I know how to make this or how to block pick this. I'm just gonna, and then all of a sudden you created a new problem known as theft trade. Because think about it, now you can just go ahead and take those
Now,
girls, take that knowledge.
Should men give other men Valentine's roses, candy, and restaurant invitations via B?
Look,
Today.
as long as it depends on the relationship you have with that person. If you're friends, leave them a card saying no homo, but here's your presents for the whole year. Goodbye.
Hey,
I think they go call you up and ask, "What's the goodbye for?"
Let me say this: if it's an appreciation gift or chocolate, then that's acceptable. But if it's not, that's also acceptable.
via
Appreciation.
yeah,
Oh,
Via VR.
I was about to say, because what I was about to say is just look in a mirror, and hold up a ticket to a restaurant and act like you're surprised. That treat yourself. You don't need nobody else. It's gonna cost over $200 to treat you and someone else.
What's gonna happen
But
with
you just treat me. I just need some curly fries and a steak, and I'm happy.
I
And I
mean,
walk home smiling.
what's gonna happen
if
with
the gifts aren't real and you're in a VR place, in a VR diner going, this spaghetti tastes great. No, don't invite
But
anybody.
bro, what
That's
happens
torture.
when they actually tax you and stuff? They go like, yes, for this $100, for this steak, that's gonna be $100 to your actual account.
I'm not going to say that because
That's what I dash and dine. Dine dash. Yep.
You go trick the people into bringing you your food, then you go instantly log off. That's awful.
something's wrong with you.
All right, but
I didn't know all this stuff was going on in VR. I don't go on the VR.
Let me say this: if you do that in VR, I was going to say something very rude, but then I remembered that people, I could get canceled for hate. So all I'm going to say is,
Y'all
if
be
you do
doing the
that in
most on.
VR, it's acceptable. If you do it in real life, it's acceptable. Just make
Yeah,
sure.
it's probably best to do it in real life because
Yeah, it's best to do it in real life because it could come off as creepy or weird.
not only that, but at least you get the flavor, you get the taste.
I'm really.
Anything else would be.
That says that I rarely see men to men Valentine's Day cards. Should a son give
I'm
his
saying.
Valentine's candy?
Like I'm trying to open my door.
It's a no-win
I'm trying to
situation.
open my door to my friend, to him holding a PS5 and the biggest box of sweet tarts I've ever seen, and say, I mean, Happy Valentine's Day, and hand me it
bro.
as he runs away from what appears to be the cops. Because I don't think he paid for it, because I still see the alarm on it.
Bro,
But that's fine.
That's the thing. You trick them into giving you that for Valentine's Day so that they have to one up that gift during Christmas. So that when the new console comes out, you say, "Well, you gave me a PS5 for Valentine's Day, so what you doing for Christmas?"
So
I used to give my mother Valentine's gifts before she had a man. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with the whole idea of giving your dad a Valentine's Day
Yeah,
card.
but I'm perfectly fine with it. However, the Valentine's Day tax is what I'm more interested in.
Exactly.
Because no. For whatever chocolates or candies or anything I buy, it's going to come used. You're going to find a couple of chocolates in there completely missing, my favorite type gone from existence. You're going to find the game that I got you completely and utterly take it out of the box and play for like hours. You're going to find the card with my name under the 2 with my name then scratched out with your name put there, and the money in the card will then be 50% lost and put into my bank account.
And the chocolate coins.
So you just recycling gifts. That's what you doing.
No, I'm doing what everyone should do. I'm taking the tiny bit of money that I've spent, and then I'm going, should I? And then I'm letting the inner thoughts go, yes. And I win.
Cards are nice, but gifts
This
are
is the
better.
reason.
Hold on. We have to address this problem. I think this person should be banned.
Are nice.
Throwing out gifts.
Better.
You don't keep your cards.
Hold
You
on.
just expose yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I keep my cards. I keep all my cards.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'll go send you nothing but cards. When I grow up and I move out, I'm gonna send you nothing but cards for every occasion. I would say it's just gonna say Happy Monday, Happy Tuesday.
Yep. And then you're going to get a card right back of Teddy in some forest with the cards burning in the background saying "Happy Never Again." And then
I was send you another card saying Happy Card Burning. It will never end.
Oh no.
Happy funeral.
Wow. Give it a card. At that point,
I said you needed to be banned. Banned, not banned. Wait. I think
Banned.
we reached a dilemma here. Remove them. Remove the comment. No evidence will be removed. No evidence can remain.
We're not banning anyone.
When it comes down,
However, it is kind of crazy that you don't keep your cards. I keep all my cards because it's
because they're meaningful.
One, they're personalized because if you write it, that's your handwriting.
Yeah,
No
and I use that to forward your handwriting in case I need a check for when I'm trying to go to Hawaii later. So that's very important, and that's something you need to have.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until I show them your handwriting.
It's easy to say. It's banned. Banned.
You should be.
Are y'all really trying to talk about the proper way to say
no,
banned?
she's trying to put me down because she was exposed for not keeping Valentine's Day cards.
Hold on. But think about it like this. Ask yourself, how many viewers out there don't keep cards? Do you just take the money and then somehow the card magically disappears? You're just a magician. The money falls out, and then you clap your hands, and the card has somehow gone up in smoke.
Nope, you have. It's like that one meme. You gotta keep pretending to read the card. That's all that matters.
I just
Oh,
remembered
don't put any forgive the card. It's just
on the topic of
nothing but the
cards. I
money.
just remembered that we got sent a card that was going to be filled with money. I wanted to get the card, but it never came.
Oh.
And that's
Yeah,
because
that's the postal service, Matthew. Sometimes things won't go through.
Well, some things do get lost in the mail. I do know
Yeah.
that.
And it usually only
There's a lot of things. And
things you want
when you send money, when you send money through the post office, it's a possibility that
Exactly. There's a person like me there that's opening the card like, ooh, and they're taking 50% for themselves and keeping the small 20% in your thing, so that you can enjoy your day.
Nope, they get
mention
a part. What they'll do is
not
they'll
to
get
mention the cost to send it. Is a lot that goes on through there. So I get what people just mail me the money or do something like that. But I don't mind cards either.
I want the card. I don't want the
No,
money.
bro. You know what you do? Just to make it more meaningful. You see, cards and everything are nice, but it doesn't leave an actual sense of personalness. And the thing about, so you know what you do? You take all the money that you were going to send in the card. Put your fingers down.
I got
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Because this is a great way to show people you truly care. You take the money, you take it to the bank, you get it all taken out as quarters. You send the quarters back in, and you turn it to pennies, and then you put in several cards, one penny. You get several cards, put a single penny in each card. Now you have 1,000,000 cards, all that transfer all the money.
I hope when you win the lottery or something, they give you your $1 million in pennies.
And you know what's going to happen? I am going to sit upon a throne of pennies,
I'm going to
throwing
burn
it at any peasant that walks by.
yeah, because that's a lot. That's a lot of pennies. I don't think you
But
understand.
it shows that I care. It shows that I put in all the time and effort to show you by each card with my handwriting how much I care.
No.
But think about it. It's one thing.
What you say not that it's not personalized. That just shows lack of creativity on your part. Because there's many ways to personalize a card. You can spray perfume or cologne in that. Now they have your
Hold on, that sounds more expensive. Why would you do that?
Why would I waste like 30 cents a pop to use one spray of my cologne for a gift card?
It'd be better if I douse myself in cologne and walk by you, and then go like, "There's your card."
It might be long distance. You might be far away. You know, that's what you could do.
So that's what you do.
Oh yeah, let me put my hairs in the card.
They don't know what you smell like. They don't know what you smell like. So you just, there we go. Send this off to her, and then she opens the card and she's like,
"Yo, what is this smell?"
Exactly. What happens when she says this card had an awful smell on it, and you just go like,
let me ask you.
People used to do that before, and you can still. She could do that with you. There's also people that leave.
Hold that thought. Who keeps gift cards? You were given. You keep the gifts. No. That is wrong. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
I would get rid of the gift too if I could, because that giant bear that was set with the gift, I feel like one night it's just going to sit in front of my bed and take on my personality. I don't want to wake up one morning and see a giant bear that looks way too big and would look like a person would perfectly fit inside it, looking at me, throughout my entire night.
Yeah,
It's just not something I want.
Yeah.
the giant water gun that I got sent, and it said, and it had a note in it. It said, "Water them all down. Don't let
What?
only
Hold
one."
on. Who's giving you a water gun as a gift for
Hey,
Valentine's Day?
Oh no.
Where did this
Depending,
come from?
depending on your type of relationship, that might be your thing. Of let's go have a water gun fight.
Yeah, let's go assault random people with a water gun.
That is like the worst gift you could give
Each
someone.
other.
Hey, don't give nobody that advice. You go give them a water gun. And look outside right now. It's snowing.
Yeah,
You practically
that sounds like a confession of hate more than
exactly.
something of
You
love.
just pretty much told them, "I hate you,"
I hate you. Go get frostbite. Water them all down.
and you pretty much told them to spread the hate and go outside with an arm with a water gun and start spraying people in the snow.
Well,
You are a terrible person.
you said useful gifts is coming into spring. You can do that.
What? Even spring is not gonna be hot enough for that. You go tell them, here's a gift. Be patient. It soon it'll be useful.
Is this a link game?
Exactly. It's like a side quest. This weapon will be useful for you later.
Yeah.
And then you just appear when spring comes. You walk out of the freaking spring fog and go like, I told you.
The fog is here, but so is the water.
Shows up with
There's
water gun
multiple
ready to fight.
uses to there. There's multiple uses. So let's say you see a giant box or something on fire, just go, oh, it's that
A
giant.
water gun.
Yeah,
It's
water
not
gun
going
is
to
on
spray
50. Yeah.
something that is on fire. Have you ever sprayed a water gun at a fire? At a fire.
Now you just
Set a
insulted
log.
all
Set a log
firefighters.
on fire and try to spray that with water. You know what's going to happen? It's
Or-
going to make contact with the fire, and then then you're going to hear, and
Yeah.
you're going to sit there in shock as you realize that your water gun does not have the same effect as a fireman's hose.
Yep, you insulted all firefighters just
So
by
look-
saying that. You think they go out there with water guns? Get the fire!
That'd be the worst thing ever. Your fire department don't have enough money for the hose. They just pull out several thousand water guns and like a freaking daggone battalion go like, fire! And then you just hear it. You realize you do.
Let me give you a hypothetical scenario. So you're walking down the street with your man, Jimmy, and you see a homeless man, and Jimmy offers
Jimmy.
funny bun at him, but you deny and take out your water gun and spray him down instead. What did you do wrong in that situation?
I think spraying
I
down
think
Jimmy in
Jimmy
the
might
middle
have
of the
been,
cold was probably what we did wrong from the beginning. Heck, him getting a water gun in the first place during Valentine's Day in and of itself was kind of the mistake.
No, Jimmy was secretly the Wicked Witch of the West because apparently water burnt him to
You know
death
what?
with sun.
I take it all back. Elliot is absolutely right. Get a water gun, but not for her, for you. Spray her down. Make sure she's not a witch. You gotta be absolutely sure. Fill it with a bunch of different liquids. Get water, sparkling water, and then milk. If the milk works, she's a cookie.
So if you want to know what went wrong, it was meeting.
Become a cookie. Yeah.
The thing you did wrong was meeting Jimmy, because that wasn't Jimmy. That was a secret
Oh, my Lord.
agent. Because if you remembered last time, Jimmy fled to Mexico.
It was. I was expecting holy water. I was sparkling water, but it's soda. You said milk, and if it works, she's a cookie.
I mean, to be fair, if it works, you laugh now, but wait till she falls apart, and all of a sudden you realize that
Those
she wasn't
nicknames,
real.
nope, you realize those nicknames you was calling her sugar cookie and all that, those are racist. You cookie racist.
No,
Welcome to the stream.
no.
Yeah, all that
Welcome
time
to the
she's
stream.
calling you Baker and everything. You should have realized something was wrong.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
That's why she always got so depressed when you started eating pastries. With my cousin.
Yeah,
Oh,
if only you
God.
would have known she was showing you the family.
No, do not be spraying milk on people.
I just
Bro,
want
if you buying them a squirt gun for Valentine's Day, you might as well make it a prank and then give them their real gift afterwards.
What? Well, I guess because yeah, just this whole water gun. Nah, that. But I don't understand. You can back to the topic of personalizing cars. People put their lip print in it. They put smell goods in it, such as cologne and perfume. It has your handwriting. Some people,
Yep, and if you're
everyone
a witch,
everyone else is on this
you
emoji.
make a voodoo doll. That's all you need. Yep, you got their handwriting, you got their DNA sample. That's all you need. One week you in bed,
but
the
the
next
trick,
both your toes twisted the wrong way, your arms on backward.
Nah, bro, that's not me. Because you know why? I just got a giant teddy bear, put its paw in some water, slapped it on the thing, and all of a sudden, none of my stuff is there. It's just you folded a teddy bear that you've never seen that I'm sending you immediately. What?
Even this, you could send a bear with
But why?
buy a bear.
Yep, that's a great idea. Buy a bear, send it to your significant other, and watch them get mauled.
Nah, bro. You do that. Go into a whatchamacallit. Go into a Valentine's Day movie. Wait till the very last minute when you need a Valentine's Day gift, and somehow stumble upon a carnival that's just so happens to happen. Then trick a carny into giving you the biggest doll they have.
So many ways to interpret this. Elliot's on some crap. Elliot is wrong.
I interpret it as all of them
because of the shirt. It's because of the shirt, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Poor Elliot saying here.
Yes.
Man, Teddy, that shows what that kind of shows what your mind was, Teddy. You going like Elliot wrong, Elliot crap.
Y'all, I'm gonna visit you tonight. You gonna get a different type of Valentine's gift. You gonna wake up on the Empire State Tower at the very top.
Where would I be?
By the fact you gonna somehow get him there at night?
That's the scary part.
In a night.
You a warlock all along.
Yep, that's why you don't say cards. That's why you keep the cards, because you don't want me to get them. Because if I get them, you gonna wake up in space or somewhere. You gonna wake up on Earth 3 with aliens and sheep. I don't know.
Papa, what are you drinking? Are you drinking our new sponsor?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Nah.
If anyone wants to sponsor us,
yes, sponsor us, please.
I'm always down for cheap.
What, bro? If someone sponsors us, they just as nuts as we are, and I'd be happy to sponsor their product.
Yeah, Papo can be the new M&M nut flavor, Papo. That's the M&M.
Yeah, they put Pop Rocks in your M&M.
And they just put an M at the beginning of your name, so it's in Papo. That's all they say.
So real quick, if somebody sent you a gift, birthday or Valentine's card, in VR, would that be acceptable, or would you?
At least, hold on. At least that's a little bit better. Think about it. If it's something that you're able to keep in a game, it's less likely to be lost.
Yeah, like an NFT.
Yeah, make it like a no. Make it like an achievement. So they just look back and go like, I got a card. Well, send it into an email. That way, if they delete it, you know they deleted it. There is no, where's the card? And they're like, I lost it. You, there's a digital record of where it went, and you instantly go, so that's what happened to it.
How long do you keep a card before you throw it away?
Oh, I never throw it away. I just add it to the walls.
I still have a gift card
until
that one of my teachers gave.
I would say until the drawer is full. When your drawer is full,
That's dang near impossible.
Yeah, and that's where you get your dice matchstick.
Who
and
are
you look at you look into the drawer with soulless eyes. You light it. You drop the matchstick in, and you close the drawer.
Who are you? The president? How are you gonna have that many cards in there? Oh, this is my drawer full of Valentine cards.
if you pulling out a drawer like that, that's a problem.
Exactly. I question how many Valentines you had, bro. Because in all honesty,
Half the world apparently.
Well, think about it. If you don't throw away the card and you keep on living, hopefully you plan to keep on living. You got birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas. Well, you have these 3 major holidays. Well, birthday should be. It is a holiday for you.
but what about Thanksgiving? Think about it. Has no one ever sent you a Thanksgiving card telling you that you should be stuffed?
Well, here's the thing with family.
If they send me a card like that'd be considered some horrible. And then they'd have to go to jail. Especially it depends on who you're sending it to.
But here's the thing. Y'all, you say that, but we had photo albums. Why don't you just have an album that you have for
Because
cards?
then you would look absolutely insane. Because as you open this album that's probably over 100 pages long, you're like, this is the first card I ever documented.
Yep, and
this is the second card I ever documented.
Nope, the first card.
Well, I'll put it like
you want to get
this.
And then they're gonna be like, oh, horrible memory. I remember they wanted to kill me and stuff me like a turkey. It's horrible.
You just flip through your entire book. Your wife come along and she's like, what's that? And you go like, that's my book of cards. And then you open it up, and it has happy birthday, and she goes, "Oh, where did you get this? This was from when I was born. I had my mother document it. It was my first words. I didn't say document."
But get that I kept off cards. Also, the fact of, let's be real, you don't know when's the last card you might get from somebody.
Exactly.
So what's the use of the card then? When you get your last card from that person, what is the use of the card then? Are you going to look at this card and be like, I'm so happy I remember this? Instead of looking at a picture of the person and being like, this was the last picture. You're going to keep that mental. You're going to be like, this is the cup they drank from. This is the seat they sat on. This is the tiny that they used.
Uncle Tim, I throw the card away as soon as I take the money out every holiday. No, you don't throw away the cards. I will say that only.
You gotta at least act like you don't. Like I know y'all seen that one video where the money falls out and he pretends to keep reading the card. That's exactly what you do.
You want to grab the money and toss the card over their shoulder, but you never do it. Because if you ever did, everyone in the room would know, don't give this man a card ever again.
But here's the thing. Here's
you have to get more cards. You have to really cherish the cards.
And then they give cards with
I would make an exception. There's an exception made if it only contains money and the little word that's on there, it's not personalized in any way, then by all means throw it away.
You know what? Wait. There's a loophole around this. For people like y'all who throw away the card after you get the money, what you do is you put Monopoly money in it. Soon as that money falls on their lap, you get to see if they truly care about the card or the money.
Exactly.
And when they ask what money this is, you tell them that they could buy a house of Monopoly. They win.
Yeah, that's what you say. You win. Yeah, see what happens with that.
Oh wait,
Elliot said that they should remove me from the chat because I throw away the card. You don't
No, these are false claims. I've never said anything like that. And
Rewind.
no rewind. Actually, yes, do rewind. And then what? Back to this point. More views. Yeah.
Yes, and more evidence against you.
Anybody who accuses me of it, I'll just delete the comment. Nobody will know.
But you can't delete the viewer.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
There'll be private chat somewhere going like, "Did you see what Elliot said?" And then they gonna be like, "We should send him a card immediately."
There's gonna be a blog. Send him a card, and it's just gonna be a picture of my face in a horrible frame too.
Oh yeah, here's a tip from yours truly. Do not take this seriously. I'm single and I have never had a girlfriend. Hey,
Man, dang, I was about to take your advice seriously.
Now it's irrelevant to me.
don't be afraid.
Here.
Don't be afraid to ask your crush out. Just expect pepper spray, a violet, anything in the.
That's why I'm always got somebody else.
Are you stalking the person?
Yeah.
The first thing they can say is stop.
Well, then by all means. The lesson here, don't stalk it. Don't be stalking your crushes. Ask, please just ask. They don't know.
Ask if you can stalk them. Thank you, Teddy.
Yeah,
In the
but
wise words of wisdom,
It's not
you're getting
stalking
another
if I get
card.
permission, though. Think about it. It's just surveillance. I'm their unforeseen bodyguard.
That was a joke, but my honest.
Yeah, they
honest
go on a
tip-
date with someone, and you're like, oh, that's not me.
Oh, I
No,
just
no,
chucking
you
the
Batman.
perimeter, man.
You Batman take him out with one of those trench coats. You use it as a glider. Go on down and just whoop and gone.
I think that's less Batman, more Spider-Man. You just they just disappear.
Nope, it's Batman because he has that glider. You come in, grab him from the floor, then take him with you.
Please, Uncle Tom,
Well,
don't try to be
again, if somebody misses the option and
alright,
realize and knows
I don't think
Batman
you'll be
can
My
go
honest
with
tip-
slam their head against the concrete and then
don't be going out stalking your crush or taking single trip walks where only
Don't-
one of you know that we're on a walk together.
don't crush your crush.
Don't crush
But
your
think
crush.
about it. What if they don't? I can't abide by this. Bear hugs are the greatest thing ever, and when given by an actual bear, it's even better.
Exactly. The only rule that has ever been stated is don't break your lover's heart. They don't say anything about bones. So
But my actual.
I thought it was. I just thought it was common knowledge. Oh, don't break their heart, but by all means break their back. That's what we
Yeah.
want.
But
yeah, everybody, and then you can have like a potato. You throw it like a
my
plant.
genuine advice. I
That's pretty good.
make sure you. Well, this is what I would do. I never had a girlfriend, or a crush, but
Thank you for specifying.
I would invite them to buy something with me, and I would buy something I know they said they hated, but then I would go back, return it after they're gone, return it and buy something they want, so they never know. And
Bro,
they
in other words, you did a movie trope. You just went like, "Here's your thing." They go, "I don't like this. I've never liked this."
no,
And
give
then
it
you
to
go
them.
"Whoa,
I
you shoot."
I think he said.
Okay, so
You
now,
make
wait.
this
If you don't
you
give
have
it to
another
them,
Valentine.
hold on,
God dang, are you?
Matthew. If what's the point of buying it if they're not gonna see the thing they don't like and then returning it? What are you testing? Is it some type of ritual to make sure they like you or something? Okay, now I must return
They're
it
shop.
at
They're
exactly
shopping.
12 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. They're shopping with you. They bought, and then you buy something you know. Oh, they said they hate, and make sure they are seeing that you bought that. Then you return an hour or two later after you split it, and then buy the things she likes, and then package it up nicely.
Wouldn't it be easier to just buy it while she's not with
No,
you?
because you want them to think that it's a different that that you have a
Yeah,
different
this is
Valentine.
why.
I kind of agree with Elliot in that case. What are you testing here? Because you're buying this, and then with Valentine's Day rolls,
I'm trying to
I
make
don't want that. And then you walk out with the gift they want, and you're like, oh,
And then
it was a trick.
and then they pull out a piece of poop with a rose on it, and then they're like, "Oh man, now I look like a bad person." And then they
Exactly. They
throw
bought
it
the
in
gift
your
that you
face.
don't like because they thought you were buying the gift that they don't like.
Surprise!
Okay.
Surprise!
I think
No.
Yep. It was bound to
No,
happen.
the moment I said surprise, yep.
Oh, so you can return gifts, but you can't throw away. Returning gifts is different. You're spreading the joy to those who
Exactly.
truly want it. You don't want it. You honestly dislike it and hate it
Yeah,
secretly.
you're the
and you
Grinch.
play it exactly. You are the Grinch. You are green, and you are sad. Returning the gift is only natural for your horrible personality.
And you're also covered in fur, apparently.
so. So the best thing
That's
to do,
terrible, Sean Anthony.
just a real
Is
quick
it though?
reminder,
Is it though?
Actually, that's a
This
great
tip-
idea,
this
Matthew.
tip is
You
a
have to
joke.
ask.
This
We
tip
should
is
give
a joke.
our greatest Valentine advice as we're approaching the last few minutes. And the comments can also give their best Valentine advice.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be serious. But before I get serious, let me crack one more joke.
No.
So the best
We're on a limited amount of time here.
time is go behind them, give them a back hug, like this, cover their eyes, and then give them a German swoop exit to the concrete floor.
Yeah, I missed the step there. I went behind their eyes instead because I heard the eyes and then I paused the video and I was like, perfect.
What the heck? Are you the Flash? Did you vibrate your hands into the back of their eyes?
Sometimes you're the Flash,
Yeah,
sometimes you're the car. It depends.
I don't. Why would you German suplex?
It was a joke.
It's a hug. It's a hug that knocks you out and shows affection.
Matthew, if you want to achieve that, all you do is you're acting like you're going in to give them a hug. Then you take your hands, dope their windpipe, and then when they're on the ground, you start dancing. And that's nothing at all.
Yep, you took their breath away.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, Jackie, what would you say is the best Valentine advice that you could give?
Starting off with the one that recommended it.
No. I said Teddy. We already heard yours.
Don't take no.
Hey! I said.
What
let
I
me
would
get
say
serious.
is don't take.
That was a joke.
Don't take any of y'all horrible advice. Throwing away cards, returning gifts. Jesus, what's wrong with y'all?
I do agree.
I will never have any nieces or nephews
it
at
was
this
made
rate.
to be.
Well, Teddy, you forget. You're overruled because there's three of us. One of you. You're the one doctor out of the. You're the 10th doctor that disagrees with the toothpaste. Hate to tell you, but you've been overruled, and thus your opinion is invalid. Everyone will now follow our advice, and they will feel better for it. Because if you can't have her, the world should know the regrets that you will both face.
Peanut butter.
Indeed. Jiffy Crunchy.
So my actual best advice is to make sure the person that you're crushing on does not have a DF or a GS. That is short for boyfriend and girlfriend. I am not going to
I think that would be the first thing you know.
And make sure, or to show your appreciation, and make sure to hang out with them. If you're after them for their body, since I know some of you people are, shame.
Oh, it's
coconut water.
We're not doing that.
And also,
I'm going to go into the whole Lion King and then really be in trouble.
Make sure.
I do agree, Dad. I do understand what this means.
it's the old play of breaking up with them in January and sliding back into their exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you be doing. I'm going to return the gift. Then I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
but
this.
you've
Turn
improved
of
your
the mask.
personality.
Oh,
What you've done is you've taken off the mask that you've taken off the mask that you were wearing, and you've revealed your even crazier side that was underneath it.
yeah.
You broke up with them on January, and then you slid back in, and you were like, and they didn't realize just how crazy you had gotten in the last year.
Exactly. Because you got yourself lathered up in baby oil and slid into the area they were in.
And
You
then
get
stood
crazy.
up in your black. I'm sorry, I can't. I literally
Yeah,
cannot.
and I don't want you to.
And if things go bad, just remember, carry a spray bottle of mud with you and spray them in
Okay. No.
the you
No.
know.
No, think about it.
What's
That's
your best
no, hold
balance?
on, hold on. That I agree with the mud part because you can put on your face, have a nice spa day. Think about it. Cucumbers over your eyes. You kick back, and when the teacher asks why you have a mud mask on in class, it's not even hot. You just go ahead and go like, "All my troubles are gone."
Yeah.
As you tell them that you forgot about your work.
Anyway, Papa, what's your best Valentine's advice?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. What you do is first you get enough money to buy the moon. Then, after you buy the moon, you buy several thousand lights that won't explode in space.
What?
And you spell out a phrase that I'll utter later. Then you take her on the greatest date ever. You take her to the most poor places because you cannot afford anything else. You take her to McDonald's and tell her you can sit in the seats.
And then you
You
look at
tell her a bike ride is better than a coat.
and then you look at
And
the
you
sky.
go for the longest walk as you cry all of your life decisions. Then you point up and you realize as you point up that you never made a signal to turn on the lights. And then once again you go for another long walk. And then you come to the quiet field, the open field that's so beautiful that you secretly set up with even more lights, which is why you were crying before. And you walk out and you turn on all the lights. The lights on the moon come on first, which was an accident all along. But then it spells out unbelievable.
Well, Papa, while you're looking at the sky,
Oh my
you
God!
gotta
No.
remember, or when you engraved your face with that
Disappointment.
finger, and it comes down to
Disappointment for
your
her, not me. I just
Yes, you're poor. Disappointment for
I
everyone.
rule the world now. Guess what? When people look up at the moon and see the words unbelievable, they will be in fear. And they will instantly believe that they have wronged the moon. And they will try to find some way to appease it before it leaves.
Oh yeah, and by the off chance that you are watching our stream in VR,
What?
take off your headset and give
Maybe this is the future.
and give your
Somebody has gone real thoroughly through our channel's history, and now they're watching in VR and they're thinking to themselves, I did the moon thing before it was ever a thing. And they heard my idea and they're crying right now because they realize I am the genius here and no one will ever beat my genius.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Discover.
well, we only have one more piece of advice to go through, which was the person that said it, that proposed the topic to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So look, the best advice ever that you can ever get. Don't tell anybody I said this, but the best advice you can ever get, you get close. The best advice you can ever get. The best advice you could ever get is oh, that's the end of our time here.
You got
Goodbye,
to
everybody. Goodbye.